right, welcome to another episode of CISO Talks. Today we are joined by Javier Diaz Evans, who is the CRO over at A3Sec, and they are a company that provides solutions to help prevent, detect, and respond to cybersecurity threats. So, welcome to our show, Javier.
Daniel, thank you so much to having me, and thank you to everyone to hear us.
Great. So should we start? It would be great if we could start off and just give our audience a kind of a brief overview of what you guys do over at A3Sec and what's your role in particular within A3Sec?
Okay, I'm a co-founder of A3Sec. I start the operation in Colombia, and right now I'm responsible for all the revenue for the group. We are providing solutions for security operations in Europe and LATAM. As A3Sec starts developing a SIM solution and then become a managed detection and response provider.
Great, excellent. And what kind of services that you offer? When we previously spoke, we kind of touched on cybersecurity models actually. So I think it would be great to actually get a kind of a better understanding of what a cybersecurity model actually is in the first instance.
Okay, the first thing we do, and where we have all our abilities, are from the detection feature, and we obtain all the information the clients have, all the information from the logs and from the network and the host, and try to detect all kind of things that can make some impact for the information or the data they have. We understand that around 82% of the attacks are known attacks, and start developing another line of solution that is the prevention solutions. What we do in the prevention solution is start to review all the assets our client has and start reviewing the security posture continuously, and to review if they have all the controls in a good manner to respond from all the attacks. That's the two things that we do with our clients as a managed service.
Okay, cool. And then I think another thing we were kind of mentioning, or we were talking about, is to how these kind of cybersecurity models evolve and change through time. Could you kind of talk a little bit about the kind of challenges that you face on a kind of a weekly or monthly basis with the customers that you work with, and also kind of go into a bit more detail around the actual cyber attacks that you're helping organizations to address, and maybe some of the kind of response mechanisms that you're putting into place when we kind of detect and respond to these cyber attacks.
Okay, to try to make some history, the start of the cybersecurity models starts in the Army, in the US and UK. They start developing some kind of controls to provide confidentiality of the information, how all the data they start creating can be secure from unauthorized access. Then they start reviewing how to resolve the integrity problem, and all the security models starts developing from this kind of origin. Right now, the security models start to develop, trying to resolve how the best thing the organization are implementing to respond from different kind of attacks. And the first, big cybersecurity model was ISO 27000. The managed cybersecurity model. And what they do, there's a lot of people that start doing some meetings and review what you do for resolve the problems if you I don't know have a issue with your data center, and start saying, oh, I have backup, and others say, oh, we start developing some response plans for disasters. And that's all things they start doing a catalog of controls. Right now, we are trying to develop with the technology and with other attacks to review what's we need to include in this cybersecurity model. The two big providers of knowledge right now, that it's Gartner and Forrester, try to define some new models that include the cloud, include the ransomware, include the access for people that stole the credentials, and develop new cybersecurity models. But I think the core of the controls from the cybersecurity, it's the same from the origin. We start with cryptology, with the control access, and this is evolving with the technology. Right now, what we are looking from the attacks, the first thing, I think the third-party attacks are an issue, and everyone is trying to review how to bring more controls to prevent or whatever can access from the third party. We think the third party that access our data, it's the most risky partners. But right now, the developers of software or SaaS can be more risky than others. And we try to develop a lot of strategies to respond from this kind of attacks. But you are looking the ransomware, you are looking the insider actor. There's a lot of things that we are reviewing right now, and we're trying to develop our security models.